Ayela97 asks, how do you get rid of those little white particles? If you've had dreadlocks for a while, and especially if you have darker hair, you may become aware of little white specks along the body of the dreads. These little specks like attached to hairs. These can be, well, kind of annoying, and especially if you have darker hair, because they're gonna stand out a lot more against darker hair than lighter hair. What's happening there is you're naturally shedding hairs all the time. So if you didn't have dreadlocks, hairs would be falling out all the time, like getting stuck in hats on your headrest, tangled up in your hairbrush, clogging up your shower drain. But with dreadlocks, those hairs can't fall out as easily. They get trapped and stuck in the dreads. So instead of falling out and just like clogging up every piece of plumbing in your house, they're still in the dreads. As the dreadlocks grow, those loose hairs stay trapped in, they grow out, and slowly you start to see the little white specks, which were like the roots of the hairs when they were still attached to your head. Sometimes you can have quite a lot of them all at once, especially like if you started your dreadlocks in a way that may have potentially been a bit rough. So if you're a bit rough with the back combing, you can have pulled out some hairs, and so as the dreadlocks grow out to a certain point, suddenly you start seeing a lot of them from the time that you started the dreads. My experience is that over time, they're slowly going to start to fade away. So I have quite dark colored hair, sometimes I've had lots of white spots visible, but over time, daily friction like rubs them off, they flake away, they fall away, they become less noticeable. Some people say that they've had success through deep cleaning the dreadlocks semi-regularly. It seems to sort of soften them up so they fall away more easily, but I don't really know much about that. It's not something that I've personally tried to do. I've seen people do sort of more drastic things like try and trim them all off or shave them off. I'm not sure I would recommend that. That seems time consuming and potentially dangerous, getting too close with a razor blade to your hair. Other things that I've seen people do, if you dye the dreadlocks, then the dye also works on the white spots. It's not really going to work for everyone, but if you dye the dreadlocks, you can get rid of the spots that way. Or something that I've seen some other people do is to dye the dreadlocks with tea. I don't know the exact specifics of this because I haven't done it myself, but apparently dyeing the dreadlocks with tea, it's only going to slightly darken the hair color, but the white spots supposedly take up the color a lot more than the hair, so something to potentially look into. I don't personally have a quick fix for it because I've never been annoyed enough by it to really try and fix it. If someone out there has a better solution, or any solutions, let's hear them. Leave me a comment below, we'll see what you got. Hope this Q&A was helpful to some of you. If you'd like, you can like or subscribe. If you have a question of your own, you can leave it in the comments section below, potentially get used in a future Q&A video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Farewell! I can just sort of picture it going around trying to trim off each individual one. Yes, yes, yes. No, it'll take forever.